This is Appalling News. I'm Paul Chatham. Unfortunately, we just got this invite and we're dreadfully disappointed to miss out on these white fragility clinics at Dalhousie University located in Nova Scotia on Canada's east coast. We initially thought it was about dealing with winter in Nova Scotia because it gets freakingly cold there. No, this is a professional development online seminar series, anti-oppressive EDI or DEI, whatever you want to call it, with Dr. Gaynor Watson-Creed and Dr. Eli Manning. The learning objectives are to explore in a safe and non-judgmental space issues including the concept of whiteness and its role in racism, and to build and practice racial resilience in attendees. Space is limited to 15 participants, and we are certain that there was a massive rush for those spots. It takes a special kind of cognitive dissonance to offer non-judgmental space to explore one's white fragility. If you've been accused of being white by Dr. Gaynor Watson-Creed, isn't that judgmental? This also assumes that only white people, which is far from a homogeneous group, are all racists, and those who are not white are not. We are sure that Dr. Creed calls all the participants crackers. This is in no doubt one of those courses that one takes to fill out their DEI bingo card. Many professionals have to attain a certain number of course credits to keep their accreditation, part of the drudgery of being an accountant, lawyer, or medical professional. What we here at Appalling News do not understand regarding these anti-oppression DEI sessions, was there a complaint that initiated this? Was there a survey done to find out just how significant the problem was? Did Dalhousie University formulate a plan and define what decrease in white fragility they wanted at the end of the program? And what is the measurable result that would represent a success outcome and the cessation of the program? Appalling News has sent requests to Dalhousie and to other federal agencies that have similar programs asking them these questions. None have responded. Queers for Palestine. Sounds like a fair trade to us. Let's now go to the west coast of Canada, where most of Canada's stupid people have collected. Vancouver's Fan Expo has run into a bit of controversy after it was revealed that Gina Carano, the former star of The Mandalorian, would be attending. Of course, this was crushing news to the delicate sensibilities of young cosplayers who are now struggling with the idea of breathing the same air as Gina in the giant facility. Of course, they want her canceled because their feelings are more important than the majority of fans not raised by dysfunctional parents who want to see Gina. The concern stems from the fact that Ms. Carano is an avowed conservative and had an opinion. She refused to go along with Disney's pronoun policy on social media and made fun of it, which we would have done also. There were other social media quotes attributed to her that offended people that we won't repeat here. Suffice it to say that Global News either got them wrong or out of context, which is par for our trusted news sources. The cosplayers are concerned Fan Expo will no longer be a safe space for them. Clearly, they have never eaten a convention hot dog. The reporters didn't ask them what they meant by that. As an ex-MMA star, did the snowflakes expect Gina to suddenly jump out at them and give them an axe kick, elbow strike, and put them in an arm bar? This girl, who Gina could snap in half just by sneezing on her, got her ticket refunded, said, "So, for me, Events like this, these kinds of conventions, are a place for us to come together with like-minded people who share similar interests, similar fandoms. If Appalling News was interviewing this person, we would have asked, would it have been better to just go meet Ms. Carano to find out what kind of monster she thought Gina was for herself? Of course, they wouldn't ask that, because Appalling News is the only real news source you can trust. Lastly, we have no idea how Carano's appearance would make her no longer feel safe.
Avenue for self-expression, creativity, therapy.
That explains it. This has been Appalling News, and that's the way it is.